Okay, we've now got the front truck on. As you can see, it's nice and secure. Gee, that looks awesome. It looks incredible. So those holes are going to be pretty tight because you can't have much forgiveness on that because it's quite a big sandwich joint. And this one here, I've got it's on the bottom, the space is in, and I'm just now going to put this top rubber on they gave you with the actual Onan as well. Might as well put that on, and we'll mount the back motor on. Okay, having that bit of rubber down there, which you can't even see now because it's embedded in there with the black deck, just gives that bite. So when you're actually tightening it, it keeps tightening because it's pulling in that rubber. So it's like a spring washer there, but down here is rubber. So I'd advise putting that rubber strip on the bottom to waterproof it, to grip it, and also to pull down and sort of form a spring washer for that locking nut. And that's nice. They're nice and tight. And the back ones are just perfect. Perfect. Whoa, that's a big unit. That's huge. It's like a bloody Aston Martin. I mean, people who say these things from, made in China are toys, you've got to be kidding me. This is the most sophisticated piece of hub motor system you can get. Don't forget, like I said, these guys make all the Segways, make all the electric bikes, everything worldwide. Anything made out of China, I don't think has that quality to it that only the QA passes you can get in those factories, and people doing it day in, day out. Anyway, yeah, we're looking good. Ready to take it for a ride. Okay, she's all on and perfectly level. And look at this. I'll try and get a close-up of this. And look at what I've done with that spacer under there. Just beautiful. Looks like it's factory made or tapered. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So that's how she's going to look. It's quite big, actually. It's bigger than the cool wheel, a lot bigger. Not as heavy though, which I can't believe. So yeah, it's awesome. Right, close up here now. Let's have a look at them both. There's the new Onan. That's the cool wheel. It is bigger. It's a bigger board. It's 2 inches longer and 2 inches wider than the cool wheel, and it's a W concave similar to the cool wheel. But it is a bigger looking thing. It's a more chunkier thing. But the Onan system is actually lighter. So this is actually lighter. Wheels wise, I think it's actually got bigger. It is. They're bigger wheels on the Onan. The cool wheel seems to just spin. The Onan, you can feel the little magnets go around. It's just so high polished. The battery pack is super light, so the whole thing is light. The cool wheel weighs a ton. It weighs like 9.7 kilos. This I think is about 6.2. The wheels, the front urethane is really high quality. I've seen online these Evolve boards chipping, all the black chipping and big chunks coming off, cheap and nasty, cutting corners on wheels. These are USA urethane. They are incredible. Look at them. The cool wheels are just as nice. I've done the lacquer on the base, which I went through with you. Here's the battery, and we're going to do, actually with my other phone, my iPhone 7, I'm going to do the test on the sound. So I'll come back and do the acoustics test on both the motors. Look, I'm blown away with this thing. If this is as good as it looks, and you'll hear it in a second, it's just going to be incredible. Okay, so I'll turn them on. So obviously the cool wheel comes around here and just gets turned on there, and you turn the remote on. And let's have a listen to the cool wheel, which is a great buy. I'm really happy with this, and this is my go-to skateboard electric skateboard I take everywhere. But it is really powerful, and it's got a lot of grunt. The response is really quick. Listen, I just won't talk while I talk so much. I won't talk while I'm doing this. And that's not even hyperdrive mode. I'm braking it. There you go. So that's the cool wheel. I'll do a test on the acoustics of that in decibels. Right, and with the new Onan, you just hold the button down here for 2 seconds. It lights up. Right. The first button is just the light that turns it on. The two at the bottom show the power of the remote, and the middle one's not lit up because when we turn the button on here, makes a little beep, and there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4 power blue buttons for the controller for the battery, and it's got a nice spring lobe. Well, listen to the Onan. Jeez, you can hear it really click in like kunk, kunk. Oh my gosh. It's a slight squeaking noise, but obviously it's the brakes, really good quality brakes. Now I'll just try and hold that with one hand while I try and show you, if I'm going to stop with my fingers, how it's like an electric drill. Stop that. That seems a lot more grunt, to be honest, and a lot quieter. Now we'll put it onto that's beginner's mode, 24Ks. Let's now hold the button down, click it down once, and then you'll see that, yep, that green go from there to there, which is well, not hyperdrive, but the fast pro mode they call it. There you go, it's on pro mode now, as you can see. Now that's the longboard battery, that's the remote. So it's beautifully set up, this remote. I'm loving it. Thick too and quite big. You could wear gloves if you're in Europe with it. Okay, let's now listen to the sound on the fast mode. Get this both in picture. I'm about halfway through the button now. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And again, I'll try and hold it while I'm holding the phone at the same time so you can see the power of this thing. Half, 3/4, full now. I can't even begin. It's like electric drill. I can't stop that. Okay guys, so look, by all means get your boosted, your M1s, your Action, your Starry boards, your Epic, your Evolves, Raptors, Inertians, whatever. Go with the brand names, but my gosh, pay a third of the price and get one of these buggers. This is just unbelievable. They look really good too. Okay guys, that's now the assembling and the motor. I'll just do a quick shot now of the sound acoustics of both, and then we can go for a ride, which I might just quickly shove on this vlog before I do the full review of the Onan. Yep. Okay, just winding up now. No pun intended. I've got my iPhone 7 here, and I'll go to my app, which is the Decibel app. It's pretty standard and basic, and it's actually picking up my voice at 70 decibels. That's embarrassing. Okay, I better shut the hell up and get this working. I'll now do a test on each one, so you can sit here. My French doors are open, but it's okay. It'll be consistent through both. So first one, the cool wheel. I'll put it down here. .66 decibels, so that's pretty good. 66. Now we'll do the actual Onan. That's weird. Okay, well, it's good. It's louder. It's 72, 73 decibels, but when you go full speed, it quietens down to 69 decibels. So 69, 65 was it? They're pretty much the same. So, but certainly with more power, two 1,100 watt motors on the Onan, you're going to have a bit more noise, I suppose. And it's got a more of a robust magnetic kind of, it's still brushless motors, but they actually are definitely a lot more powerful, obviously. But they're both awesome skateboards. So this is the third. I'll be reviewing. I'll get to the booster boards and the Evolves, don't you worry. But at the moment, belt drives scare the hell out of me. I don't want to spend $30 on a belt. I certainly want to spend time pulling a belt off with a spanner. I don't do spanner. I don't do work. I don't do editing. I just ride and I just record. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Here's the other side of the board. This is showing the black wheels of the Onan on the new Constant deck and the controller. It's also showing the cool wheel, and I want to give you a perspective of the look at the back of that. Actually, the way the battery pack comes out looks a bit like a booster board with those, you know, belt drive ugly satellite box things, but it's not. It's just the battery pack. But yeah, it's a sexy looking beast, I tell you. It's a nice looking unit, that one. So you can see in size wise, that was the main reason I'm showing you this, that the Constant deck I bought for $80 online is a bit wider. Doesn't do really good justice there. Cool wheel's skinnier. The wheels are definitely, I think, bigger on the Onan. Yeah, you can sort of see there how high it is. Also, it's higher. It sits higher than the cool wheel a fraction because of the packing out, I suppose, and because the wheels are bigger. But all in all, that's an amazing price. Got to remember the cool wheel, $539 US from Alibaba. Hasn't missed a beat. 50-60 kilometers so far. Range I've done on it, maybe 100 kilometers I've ridden on it. 100. 0 kilometers on this thing yet, but the Onan will be about to be tested right now. So the Onan actually cheaper. Instead of $549, I think I paid $470 for the booster system Onan. That's the front wheels, back wheels, spare back wheels, the battery pack, everything, and the shipping was $112. So it ended up being Australian dollars $699 for this one, the Onan, and $799 for the cool wheel, because the shipping was free on the cool wheel, but I had to pay for it on this one. This one's a cheaper board, but anyway, I digress. There you go, guys. So I'll come back with the full A, B and C review of the Onan and put it through its paces, and we'll check it right out. But there you go, look at that, eh? Pretty damn sexy. Okay, till next time, chat guys then. Okay, bye. Here's final product, check that out. It's going to be awesome. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Till next time with the full reviews on this thing. I'll give you full reviews on how it's going. And yeah, and we'll get into testing it through its paces. But it's, so far it looks awesome. Okay, let's do a speed test now with this. Just take it on now. This is the fast mode. Yep.